Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fiki di Sembilan and my ID number is T2019 CC172. Okay, in this video I'd like to explain you the steps of doing research in detail. So there are 6 steps. For the main step, or a very important step, is choose a topic. So it is not the first step, but it is like the important step is choose a topic. So if we have a topic, or if we like get an idea for having a topic, so we should put it in our research. Well, for the first step is identifying the research problem. For this step, if there is a problem, we should resolve and justify for it. As we know that if we do the research, of course, it will be or it will there a problem. So we should resolve, or we should find the way how we can solve the problem itself. Okay, for the first, I think it is not really hard. So we will continue to the second step is reviewing literature. So in the step, we should find the resources that has been studied and resolved the past by researcher. So the other name is collecting like a book or journal or article, an academic book, and etc. So we can find it as much as we can, as much as possible. So then we should sum up, or we make the summary of it to become one topic, which is related to our research. So for example, we like do the research in a university A, so we should like find the book in the library to help our research itself. Well, for the third step is specifying the purpose. So what become our purpose of doing this research? Why we should do our research? So it is like the kind of reason why we should do this kind of research. If our research is more than one, so of course we will have several purposes as well, right? But the step is we should select one that we think it includes as the reader's answer, and it is the most particular thing. So there will be many or several purposes, so we can choose one and make it become one, or we can collect it become one, like that. So for the next, or for the 4 steps is collecting the data. There are 2 steps in this 4 steps. The first is collecting. It means that we ask the permission individually to the people who want to be researched. So like before doing the research, we ask like one person or a group to ask the permission individually. So we do it by ourselves only, not with our group. For example, come into one group or one people to ask permission to the people who want to be researched. That's the example. And the second is gathering. It is different with collecting. If collecting we ask permission, if gathering we should start to ask people by several questions or observe them. So we have to make sure that where we will collect the data, who will be the participant on our research, and what method will we use. So the difference is gathering, we ask permission at first. It will be done in the very first before gathering. So if gathering, we do it after collecting. If we have already got the permission from the people, so we do the gathering itself. We ask the people by several questions like how we collect the data, who will be the participant of our research, and what method that we will use for our research. Next, for the fifth step is analyzing and interpreting data. So in this step is how we can summarize it all. After we collect all, we should put it become one place. So whether we will use like digital tool, for example Excel or table program or diagram and drawing and etc., we should change it into the picture or etc. So after like collecting, gathering, after explanation, after give some question, we should summarize it become one place, right? Well, for the last step is reporting and evaluating research. So this kind of last step is how we present it into certain audiences like teacher, lecturer, or student, and etc. So in this part, we should make the data as clear as possible, like understandable, of course. So besides how the data will be accepted, how our research will be accepted by the researcher, because during our research, we provide the fact, not the opinion from something. Maybe that's all the 6 steps of research. Thanks for the attention. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.